Hey and welcome to this video. In this video I will show you how we created 51 AI niche sites about 4 months ago and how much money it brought us until now. Why did I do that in the first place? Actually, my portfolio got pretty badly hit by the HCU update, the helpful content update over in September. I've got 4 websites which clearly show the signs of being HCU hit. So they're just trending down to 0, at least in Google search. They do still get Bing traffic and other related traffic sources. But yeah, it's kind of sad to see. In the same time, I noticed that e-com seems to be pretty unaffected. So now there's many keywords where e-commerce pages are ranking with objectively pretty weak content. And yeah, also I don't have a fancy DR80 websites to compete with the very few spots left in the SERPs for content websites. So that's why my approach here was to go for an AI fake e-com page portfolio. And yeah, here I am just showing you the results 4 months in this project now. Actually, we did all websites in German. Obviously, I'm from Germany. It's a pretty good niche. I think in general, foreign SEO is pretty interesting. You get way lower search volumes. Obviously, you're peaking out at a lower point, but still, if your language is big enough, like same goes for German, French, Spanish, even other European languages, I think you can still make a very decent income from that, just because your competition is lower as well. We chose a WooCommerce setup, so I do see that ecom pages are ranking quite good, and I also want to be an ecom page right now. That's why we chose a normal WordPress website, but then we put the WooCommerce plugin on there, and we really try to put as many WooCom product pages on there as possible. Because I do think that most of the classifications and updates which are happening on Google will try to classify your website, and how they do it is either on a by number of pages basis or on a pages by traffic basis. So what I want to say by that is we really try to also look like an ecom page. And how does an ecom page look? They have like 80% also product pages. They do have a few information pieces. They have category pages. And that's pretty much what we are replicating here by also putting up a lot of product pages on the ecom. But yeah, don't worry, we are not like fake shop here where you just put in your credit card information and we end up not shipping out anything. We also use that as an affiliate opportunity. Might be a bit more risky because it's more easy to detect for Google, having us, instead of putting a buy button, just linking out to an affiliate offer as well. But at least that way we can make money from it. And obviously we don't run into any legal troubles because we don't offer up products. We don't do drop shipping here. There's absolutely zero hassle we have on an ongoing basis with the product pages right now. This function is actually natively built into WooCommerce, so you don't need to install any plugins. You can just select, oh, it's an external product, just put the link in, and yeah, here you go. You have a product page looking like a normal product page, but if people want to check the price or want to click on the buy button, they will just head over to Amazon or to one of our other affiliate programs. We actually do try to make sure to put the majority of pages linking out to external partner programs and not linking out to Amazon, because we do think it's a bit more risky and easy to detect if you have a ton of outgoing affiliate links, especially to Amazon, and those on every single page. And that's just way too easy to pattern match to non-quality websites. So when it comes to topic selection, we just picked one topic and then we went into like 51 subtopics of that major topic. I think it's a pretty good approach, because what it allows us to do is once we identify good working private affiliate programs, we can just scale those out to the whole portfolio. So for example, if you're building a cluster in the home niche, most likely your furniture website or your furniture selling online store will sell furniture for the bathroom, for the living room, for balconies and whatever. And so you can just really scale it out to all of your niche sites below that main topic of home or furniture. And yeah, time to show you the Amazon earnings. I hope you didn't just skip to this part. So we started setting up the websites over in March, I think mid of March. We already made 60 euros from that, but it's actually mainly driven by me moving over a niche site from a different Amazon account over here to just get the Amazon API approved by generating the first 3 sales. So you might just want to do some accounting here and subtract like 50 to 100 euros per month, which we generated from this old niche site. But then even in April, we made the first sales from the first AI niche sites. You can see like everything's trending up, sales, clicks, and also earnings. especially in the coming months. Like we went from 60 euros to 90 euros to 178 euros, majorly driven now by all the new websites. Also clicks are ticking up, which is a very good signal of we have more traffic coming in now. June already looked pretty good. We went to 258 euros, 266 orders coming into our Amazon account. But then July, obviously the crazy thing happened. We went to 743 euros and also a bunch of new orders and more clicks. But it was actually mainly driven by two reasons. Number one, we're at Amazon Prime Day. Amazon Prime Day is like a 2-day, 40-hour event, which just leads to a ton of more sales on Amazon. And the second reason being, for some reason, there's like really small new Amazon account, which I just set up with a new legal entity, somehow got approved for some very major commission increase. We just had a 1 month temporary period where we got 11% commission rates instead of the standard like 7-8% commission rates, which we usually get on Amazon.de. Maybe interesting to hear for you, people just focusing on the US. Yeah, you can get much more traffic and much more sales in the US, but on a per se basis in the European countries on Amazon, you still get the old commission rates of 7-8%. So that's very interesting if you can drive meaningful traffic to the lucrative categories here. So we do expect to be much lower in the coming months, but actually in August so far, it also looks pretty good so far. We are 10 days in, and you can see here we are 2,000 clicks. So that's roughly half of the clicks of the last month. So we are looking at like a 50% traffic increase. And same goes for orders. We're at 364 orders, even including the Amazon Prime Day, which led to a very high order ratio. And now we are at 171 orders. So you can see there's no way we are landing below like 30 to 50% month over month growth here from July to August as well. So it's working pretty good, but we're not only working with Amazon, we also integrated 3 other affiliate programs so far, and we have like 10 or so more to go. The first program paid us 249 euros. I'm using Awin for that one. You can also see the EPC, the earnings per click, are pretty high. We just drove 878 clicks over there, and we got 249 euros back. So I think that's roughly like a 35 cents or so ratio per click. So pretty high earnings. If you compare that to Amazon, where we drove, let me check, 14,000 clicks, and we roughly earned 1,400 euros. That equals like a 0.11 EPC. So we do get more than 3 times as much if you can drive people to this partner program instead to drive them to Amazon. The other programs just paid 40 euros so far and roughly 7 euros. But yeah, obviously we are working for these. Many programs are just going live, and also noteworthy, these programs here are mainly promoted over just having product pages on our website. So we don't integrate them in our best X or Y content, which we also post on the website. And this page here, or this affiliate program here, is mainly driven by us using a pop-up, because if you want to promote products on Amazon or the Amazon Associates program, you can't use pop-ups on your website, or you can use them, but you can't put Amazon affiliate links in there. But this program, and as most other programs, allow that obviously. So we can just use a pop-up here to drive people over to the deals page of that e-com retailer. It's our go-to strategy if we want to test out new programs or really don't want to put in any effort into updating the pop-up. You can just link to the general evergreen deals page they have on their website. And yeah, let me tell you, most e-com shops, especially big ones, always have some like deal area going on where you can just search for like ideally filter for the most popular deals and just link to that URL. Always converts very good. So the conclusion here is it really seems like e-com is doing better. Google seems to be treating it preferential compared to content websites. And yeah, with all the HCU stuff obviously going on, there have been lots of people just like complaining a lot, crying. Obviously bad if your team is affected, but at least for me, there's absolutely no reason here to just scale down. I just adjust to the environment, put on the money hat, as people on Twitter like to say, and yeah, just try to execute. And if Google is treating e-com pages better, why not just do some e-com pages myself? That's my logic here, and seems to be working out so far. Obviously, I'm not looking to get like an income stream of 700, 800 euros. I'm looking to scale this business into the 5 figures a month, and I think we're on a good way to do that. in the end, if we just keep on growing with 20, 30, 50% month over month, we will get there in no time. We also doubled down already. So we had 51 niche sites initially, but we recently expanded to about 100 pages in total, spread around 3 different topics where we can just do the same approach, testing out affiliate programs for those specific niches, and then just if we see we get a good EPC, we get conversions coming in, we can just roll it out to all of the websites in the same topic area. Okay, that's pretty much it for my quick case study here. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some motivation here to just do some stuff as well. I think there's many parts I could go more into depth about it, especially content generation. I could talk more about the affiliate programs, and I could talk more about the technical side behind it, how we set up everything technically. There's many tools involved here to just make it efficient for me and my team to work on those sites. Okay, if you're interested, just put a comment down below and I will get back to you in no time and probably just follow up with another video in a few weeks. Okay, thank you so much. Enjoy your day.